I drink maple syrup, then I'm hyper, so I just run around like crazy and work it all off. Pity is just another form of abuse. Canada is the only country in the world that knows how to live without an identity. If wine is fruit, then vodka must be a vegetable. I believe in judging people and governments by results, not myths. Canadian cities look the way American cities did on television. You can shed the past. You can't shake it. But you certainly get new skin. You can grow and become stronger. The purpose of art is not the release of a momentary ejection of adrenaline, but is, rather, the gradual, lifelong construction of a state of wonder and serenity. Canada's the best country in the world. I think celebrity, in all but exceptional cases of personal integrity and a measure of humility, always has a dark side. Even before you've earned it, treat yourself and your career with a level of respect that you hope to one day deserve. Taking drugs to enhance your performance isn't a little white lie. It's an egregious affront to the very foundation upon which sport is built. I believe the world needs more Canada. I only use my iPhone as a camera. I don't even know my number. I don't belong to this modern world, and I'm out of it, but I don't want in. My upbringing in Canada made me the person I am. I will always be proud to be a Canadian. It's Niagara Falls. It's one of the most beautiful natural wonders in the world. Who wouldn't want to walk across it? We're all privileged, but I think an awareness of that is important, and we don't just start accepting the fact that that's the norm. Canada is free and freedom is its nationality. It's the ordinary things that seem important to me. If people ask me, what do you think could improve in Toronto dining, I'd say there's nothing to improve on. Canada is the essence of not being. Not English, not American, it is the mathematics of not being. Baking for me is like kitchen yoga. It's what I do to relax. When I'm in Canada, I feel this is what the world should be like. To me, the fundamental tales of life are: do good, do the best you can, and reach for the stars sometimes. In a world darkened by ethnic conflicts that tear nations apart, Canada stands as a model of how people of different cultures can live and work together in peace, prosperity, and mutual respect. Home is where the maple leaf is. Everything we do in life, we do to be loved, to be accepted. I will make films my whole life, loved or not. Keep calm, and I'm Canadian. I'm always calm. Their roar is around me. I am on the brink of the great waters, and their anthem voice goes up amid the rainbow and the mist. We're strong believers in peacekeeping. Except on the ice. Snow in April is abominable, like a slap in the face when you expect a kiss. Not until I came to Canada did I realize that snow was a four-letter word. Canada is a really big melting pot of cultures, so we ended up with a giant mosaic of different music. I'm human. You're human. We all go through the same doo-doo. No need for makeup, lights, action. I love being Canadian. I think growing up in Canada gives you a world perspective that I certainly enjoy. Without a function, we cease to be. So, I will write till I die. I always tell people that if I move anywhere, it would be Toronto. Take your voice to where it'll be most effective. There are some cities that you go to that bring something out of you. Toronto is one of them. You have to ask yourself, am I building a birdhouse or a deck? Measure twice, cut once. You know what's nice about Montreal? Not only is it a beautiful city, but you have Cuban cigars. It is undoubtedly easier to believe in absolutes, follow blindly, mouth received wisdom. But that is self-betrayal. These mountains are a whole different thing in themselves. Every minute it's a different place. I want to get into people's bedrooms. I want to get into their cars. I want to get into their homes. I want to seep into their lives. I want to be their friend. I try to tell people, you're not alone when you have music. Miss Farrell has a voice like some unparalleled phenomenon of nature. She is to singers what Niagara is to waterfalls. My motto: time spent laughing at yourself is time well spent. I love just how beautiful Vancouver is. I mean, everywhere you look it's just mountains and ocean. I know my tattoos are not for everybody. I don't get them for everybody. A lot of times, people associate power with tyrants and dictators, but I think power can be a very positive thing if you can influence a generation and make a difference. The leadership role is really to build the riverbanks and let the water flow freely. Sleep is like my cat. I can call him by his name, but he still won't come to me. Time moves in one direction, memory in another. The great song's greatest attribute is how it hints at more. When you behave well towards somebody regardless of what you're receiving, you feel better about yourself. So be decent to people. It's ultimately about the tension between commitment and desire. That, I really think, is at the center of the drama of all adult life. Canada is founded upon principles that recognize the supremacy of God and the rule of law. Just because you're able to do something doesn't mean it fulfills you. My old mentor once told me, if you find yourself too comfortable, move. Make more time for yourself. Simplify, unplug and really focus on living in the present. Read something that upsets your worldview, that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. The constant happiness is curiosity. I'm starting to think my inner life is 75% grocery lists. I don't really feel like I want to chase youth. I want to get old. I want to experience all the seasons of my life. It's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, but the size of the fight in the dog in the fight that matters. Moral courage is a concept that isn't talked about, but is always noticed by its absence. One of the luxuries and requirements of a country like Canada is that we need to be engaged. The Canadian is somebody who knows how to make love in a canoe. Who the hell wants to be happy all the time? It's difficult to learn from success. I've learned more from my mistakes. I shake my husband's hand and knock on wood with him every night, before every show. Even after he's gone, I still talk to him. One thing I've learned is that sometimes we don't realize how strong we actually are. The honor of carrying the Canadian flag brings with it a sense of duty, privilege, and above all, great pride. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. Pay attention to yourself. Build on who you are. Become a whole person. Enjoy life. Early success is a terrible teacher. You're essentially being rewarded for a lack of preparation, so when you find yourself in a situation where you must prepare, you can't do it. You don't know how. With love, we are creative. With it, we march tirelessly. With it, and with it alone, we are able to sacrifice for others. Canada is the only country founded on the relentless pursuit of the rodent. A man, as a general rule, owes very little to what he is born with. A man is what he makes of himself. If you're going to get out there and not be prepared to fail, you're missing out in life. Failure is half the fun. Exploration is not something you retire from. It is a part of one's life ethic. The best poetry jolts and shocks, it mines language for what we have not seen, have not heard. Making someone feel ashamed of who they are is a cruel manipulation, designed to oppress and repress. Don't worry, folks. As long as the sun is revolving around the earth, we'll be fine. Science is one of the few institutions remaining that seeks the truth. Love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair. So let us be loving, hopeful and optimistic, and we'll change the world. Great obstacles make great leaders. We must open the doors and we must see to it they remain open so that others can pass through. Never retreat, never explain, never apologize. Get the thing done and let them howl. Every single day, we need to choose hope over fear, diversity over division. Canada has always been there to help people who need it. You miss 100% of the shots you never take.